Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I'm going to read an email that a local lady has received from her bank. So this lady lives in the same town as me and I know who she is. So first let me start by reading it. So basically, as a small business owner, this was the email she was sent from her bank, the Nat West. New limits at a glance. These limits only apply to depositing cash into your account at either post office counters or cash and deposit machines from the 18th of April 2023. You can pay in a maximum of £3,000 in a day. You can pay in a maximum of £24,000 in a rolling 12-month period. You can continue to visit a branch if you need to pay in more cash than your daily limit. But any cash deposit you do make in a branch will count towards your remaining daily and annual limits at post office counters and cash and deposit machines. For example, if you pay in £5,000 in cash in one day at a bank branch, you can't pay any more through a post office counter or cash and deposit machine that day. And you can only deposit a further £19,000 at a post office counter or cash and deposit machine in the following 12 months. So basically you're limited overall to depositing no more than £24,000 in your small business account through the bank, the post office or the card cash machines. So we all know a while ago, lots of shops and small businesses, etc., would rather you pay cash because they were actually charged to process the credit card payments. If you paid in a shop with a card, they were actually charged and there was a delay in them receiving the cash back. So they would have much preferred you to pay by cash. This is all in order to retract people from paying cash and to force you by paying by credit card or card. So it's coming, and this is from the 18th of April this month, this year. So what are we on today, the 13th? So 5 days from now, small businesses would be limited in what cash intake they can take in their business and therefore process through the bank accounts, post office accounts or card machines. Absolutely crazy. Now, people like ourselves, some of us here, have been fighting to keep cash alive for quite a while and have been reluctant, is the word, I think, to use our cards any further than we have to. Obviously, sometimes we have to pay our bills by that if we're making purchases on the internet, but if we're going shopping or we're doing something where we can pay in cash, we're tending to make sure that we do that rather than to be card reliant. This is all in order for us to be card reliant and for the shops to be more reluctant to take our cash. You know, it's imposed upon us now, it's imposed upon the businesses, therefore it'll be imposed upon us to trickle down. Absolutely crazy. I must say I'm quite pleased at the moment where I'm still seeing, whether it be chip shops, whether it be bakeries, whether it be small shops, markets, etc. And some of them are displaying cards saying cash only. And they're trying to stick to promoting the cash. We have a few in our local area that are insisting to stay in cash only. But if they have now received this, I believe so far, I'm aware there may be more, NatWest is one and Barclays is a second that are now imposing these restrictions on how much money small businesses can actually put into their accounts. It may be more, but it's going, how long are these takeaway shops, these market stores going to be able to say cash only? Because how will they be able to process that cash if the bank aren't going to allow them? It's crazy. It's a fight we've got on our hands. If we can still stick to cash as much as possible. If they impose it on all the banks and all the small business do it, I hate to say it's a losing battle, but how are we going to do it? Full on digitalisation with not being able to give pocket money to children, with not being able to give a tip to somebody who provides you a service, not being able to have your own money and be restricted on how much can go in a bank. Soon we'll probably be restricted on how much we can remove from our own bank accounts. It's just absolutely going bizarre, isn't it? Absolutely going bizarre. But we did know this CBDC was coming in. Most of us thought it would be around the October time of this year, and fully instilled probably by 2024. But this is actually 5 days away here for small businesses in the UK. I don't know if it's happening across the world. Are you aware of it happening in your country, wherever you are, Canada, America, Ireland, wherever you happen to be, Australia? Are you hearing about these restrictions with small businesses, medium businesses, or any other sources of banks now restricting what goes in and what comes out of the account? We're hearing of, you know, banks losing money, banks closing down, banks struggling. We're hearing it's even affecting the top banks now. I don't know. These are just my thoughts for today, but it's starting, folks. It's starting to kick in, and 5 days from now, small businesses will be deeply affected by this, and therefore, so will we. Okay, I thought I'd share that news with you. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.